When you're looking to hire and then retain Gen Y, it's really important to think about the experience that they're having in your organization. And retention is critical. It's very easy, especially in the economic environment that we're in right now, to get somebody in the door. But how do you keep them day after day and week after week and year after year? It's by making sure that they're having an experience where they feel that they are contributing. And that is especially important to Gen Y because they are looking for rewarding work. They're looking to be fulfilled. So if you are reinforcing for them every day that the work they do has meaning, whether it's something as simple as just interacting with one child in one context or something as great as helping the school craft its mission and have the greatest effect on its community, they need to feel that they are making that contribution. And the place where we fall down a lot of times with Gen Y, especially as staff, is that we don't have that conversation with them. We think, gosh, you're lucky to be here and you should just be doing your job, and it's not important for me to come by and to explain to you why you're valuable. But for this generation, particularly this generation which was raised by a group of boomers who kind of invented the idea of fulfilling work, it is critically important to feel like the work that you're doing is having an impact, not just on your own life, but on the lives of the people that are important to you, and really on the world. So to the extent that you can reinforce that with your wires, whether you're an independent school or just an organization that's looking to have great talent come in every day, that is going to do you an enormous service with Gen Y. Contribution is what motivates wires. Across the board, ask anyone, they want to make an impact on an organization. So I have heard it said many a time that a young person will get an offer from a place where they are going to make a lot more money. Maybe they're at a brand where the business card is going to be more attractive. Maybe they even go off and take that job, and then they get there and they realize, gosh, the place I was at before, the CEO knew my name. And they asked me questions about what the company was doing, and I was able to actually affect change on my team. And none of those things are happening at this place, despite this new place, despite the salary and the business card, and they will leave that job and go back. So what you really have to do is show them the impact that they're having and allow them to have an impact, which is a huge challenge for administrators a lot of the time, because our instinct is to say, you just sit in that chair and go to work. And remember, with this group of young people, for many of those who are having children, they're getting married later, they're having kids later, they may not even have a mortgage, they may be renting. So they don't have these traditional ties that bind that families even a generation ago would use just to stay where they were. We were kind of getting away with murder before because those folks couldn't leave. Their families kept them in one place. And right now you see a lot more mobility. You see people willing to make a lot more, make many more changes and to sacrifice some of the stability for the excitement of the risk and other opportunities. And so what you have to do is make sure that they know what an opportunity exists every day in your own organization. And it's interesting because one of the myths about Gen Y is that they won't stay at the same place for 30 years. And I think the reality is actually that they won't stay in the same job for 30 years. If you can make every year a new experience and give them something where they're constantly feeling like they are learning something and they're contributing something new and different, they will stay under your banner for as long as they possibly can because they recognize themselves as a partner in your mission.